Here, how about now? Is that better? Yeah, when I set up the stream, like nothing, the capture card and my webcam, everything wasn't okay, sweet. Glad to see us all work. Thank you for pointing that out. I know when I started Twitch like a couple years back, I went like 45 minutes of a stream not realizing my mic was muted the entire time. Alright. So let me see here. Let me open up the sound. Just make sure my mic is... Sometimes when I plug in my capture card, it mixes up all my default devices for my PC. So that's kind of annoying, but... So I have not gone over here into that chasm hole yet. Where should we go? The only labyrinth I've been to is the bottom portion of this Hebra labyrinth. We haven't gone to the sky one yet, so maybe we can try that. Let me see if I can get my mic a little bit closer and out of frame still. Let's get that pop filter out of the way. There we go. Okay. Love the links, loves videos. Thanks. I don't know, cause like I don't know if I should go ahead and immediately make a Tears of the Kingdom version of the Links Love series. I want to do some theories before I get to that, anyways. But I'm torn because Tears of the Kingdom does have some good Z-Link support. However, I'm sure we'll get even more when there's a Tears of the Kingdom DLC that comes out. Like the Champion's Ballad, which contained like the story portion of the DLC, that came out less than a year after Breath of the Wild did. So I could just be patient and wait, but we'll see. The moment you kind of like Link was like 10 different people. What's it? What is in this? Wings. Okay. I've been using a few fans, just trying to come up with some custom builds lately. I do need to spend some time and try to come up with some of my own cool like contraptions. Maybe I could make some like YouTube shorts or something on that. But right now I'm still working on trying to create a backlog of theories. So I'm not, because right now I don't want to get, when I'm getting back into making the videos, I don't want to be like posting everything I have right away, you know? I want to be able to like have some stuff like in my back pocket just in case, oh, I can't, I hit like a roadblock and I can't like edit for a little while, or I'm having trouble writing a script. I still have something I can post and like get everything sorted out. So I'm trying to get, right now I do have plans for several videos, but they're still in the making, and I'm gonna wait probably like another week or two, but like no more than 2 weeks before I get a Tears of the Kingdom video posted finally and start doing the regular. I'm probably gonna try to do 2 to 3 of my videos per month for my traditional, and I'm also trying to start getting into YouTube Shorts as well. Have I gotten that chest before? I don't know if I have. And how many of the Sage's things do I have 4 of the Sage's Will. I could go and use that to like power up one of the Sage's abilities. Okay. One of the coolest things I've made, I really haven't used, honestly, too many Ultra Hand contraptions yet. Let's see what I do have saved in the auto build. So I just have some pretty simple stuff right now, just like the simple hover bike, the glider, that's nothing too fancy. Let me use the, do I want the glider? I might want the glider. Yeah, let's go ahead and build one. Set it here. It's only 30 sonite. No, it's not just you guys. It seems like they took out all of the Sheikah references and the Champion stuff. Like, there's still the photo from the Champion's Ballad DLC. Oh, God! Oh, come on. That did not work. That thing is not catching air. Well, okay, that did not work as planned. Note to self, don't do that. I have not tried that before. That seemed like a much better idea in my head. Like it pushes it off straight, but okay. Yeah, what happened to the master cycle? I haven't tortured any Koroks. No, I've not done the Korok torture. I've not created devices to torture the Koroks. In some of the early streams, I did strap rockets to the Koroks just to yeet them to where they need to go. But no, I have not I have not crucified any Koroks. Anyways, where is that? To the right. There we go. That's where we're trying to go. So let's actually take this and go get that chest over there. I'm pretty sure you can just use a single fan to guide this. It's kind of slow, but I swear I've done this before. Yep, that works. So we can do this. Turn down the music a little bit here. Okay, now I just hope this... Oh, I can't shoot that high. No! There we go. Oh, I've been to that area. Okay. We could go do some depths treasure hunting this stream as well. Let's see if I can get some height here, just on this end. There we go. So let's go to this labyrinth. Oh, so I just want to fight Ganondorf again. Like the Ganondorf boss fight, that was so good. It's so challenging. I need to do some more shrines as well. Like I don't know how many shrines there are exactly. I think there's like another 120, 130. I still kind of love how they made Ganondorf look like Demise. Like there's so much theory potential with that. But the timeline work sorting it out through the yep, I have to come up with like what I'm gonna go with for a timeline assumption, and like I had some ideas while doing the streams like a week and a half ago, but it's really messy. So I'm just gonna I'm not gonna announce my conclusions until I just make my video on that. It has been a struggle coming up with a theory for that. I'm not gonna lie. And I think I'm gonna have to acknowledge like the assumptions I make and the flaws within it. Actually, let's strap a rocket to this. It's gonna be a little bit difficult to get the height. Am I out of rockets? Am I seriously all out of rockets? I need to get more rockets. I did not realize I was out of those. Okay. That's a big oof. Well. And I don't know if I've been to that island yet either, but we can always get there later. Let's get over to that shrine. As Hylia knows, I need more hearts. Age of Calamity doesn't go into the timeline, unfortunately. When we came out, they advertised it as a prequel to Breath of the Wild, but that wasn't the case. It kind of contradicts, like, because in Breath of the Wild, it's pretty much said that Link had the Master Sword when he was a lot younger. However, Age of Calamity isn't officially canon. Like, I don't think that the quote should be taken literally that Link had the Master Sword when he was like 12 or however old people believe, based on Breath of the Wild's quote. But like it's been deemed not officially canon for that reason. So, and I can see it. There is a lot of timey-wimey issues with it too. Like Riju and Sidon, Teba, they don't in Tears of the Kingdom, when they are returned to the Breath of the Wild and Tears of the Kingdom timeline, I guess. They don't make any mention of, like, time travel or there's no sign of Terraco. We just don't know. So it's Age of Calamity is a timeline, but with Tears of the Kingdom, have I found out where Breath of the Wild falls into the timeline? So in the previous streams, I was thinking it was actually going to be pre-Skyward Sword, but the biggest issue I'm having with that is because if there is like this ancient kingdom of Hyrule before Skyward Sword, which was what I was really excited about at first, then Demise would have existed. Demise and Hylia, all of them would have existed in Tears of the King, like in the ancient past we see here in Tears of the Kingdom. However, if then Demise becomes Ganon, like imbues himself into Ganondorf, or Ganondorf transforms into Demise, and he's then sealed away and still exists and is just frozen for all of eternity until present day Tears of the Kingdom, how do we have the reincarnation of Demise in all of the other past games that would take place between from Skyward Sword and every other game in the timeline? So that doesn't really make too much sense, but it also doesn't make much sense for it to be after Skyward Sword either. So it is pretty tough. So I think I'm gonna have to do a lot of hypothetical explanations when I make my video. You know, crap, your tater tots are burning. Like honestly, the main thing I'm working on right now is just oh, so this makes the low gravity. Okay. Yeah, the main theory right now is just I've talked with a lot of other Zelda YouTubers, and it really does seem like Nintendo is just retconning everything. So that's what I'm basically making a video on right now, even though, yes, it sucks. But after I make that video, I'm going to go ahead and just do my normal thing and try to act as if it's, like, it wasn't retconned. Like, as if Tears of the Kingdom is relevant to the rest of the lore. Because that's what everyone, including myself, wants to believe. So that's what we're going to go with. Ooh. Alright, let's go. Okay. Nice. Get me up there, game. Whee! Is there a what? Okay, how do I get in there? Oh, okay. I see. There's that launcher over there. Where's the ball? What's that? Oh, the ball comes from over here? Maybe? Yep. No! Okay, so I need to activate gravity. Or the normal gravity, once it gets over that. Okay. Now we just gotta wait for another one. There we go. Now we just have to not mess up the timing. There we go. Yeah. Do I ever think there will be a Zelda game where Ganon tries to stop the curse cycle placed on my demise? Honestly, no. I don't ever see that happening. Is that actually is that question actually coming based on like Major Link's animations? Because I thought that was like a really nice, like how I thought it was really cool how in the animations like Ganondorf is like trying to beg Link not to fight him, and that like he's only doing this because he's possessed by demise, and even Ganondorf himself wanted to just use the Triforce to break free of the curse of demise. But yeah. I thought that was a really cool thing he added into those animations. I don't think it's ever gonna happen in the games. If it does, though, it's a really good way to explain like Ganondorf's villainy. Instead of like, oh, he's just a bad person because he's a bad person, you know. And I think that concept could actually apply into like the Tears of the Kingdom. Like how is Ganondorf a Demon King? Like he's just a Gerudo. Right? And so how does he end up becoming the Demon King? Like, that's not explained at all. Like, Tears of the Kingdom does not explain a lot of things. Like, the story's great, we just need a lot more explanation, you know? Ooh. You who set foot in this labyrinth of the sky. Go to the labyrinth of the land. Deep within its quarters, a dragon ring sleeps, awaiting the one who will take it. A dragon ring sleeps? I don't know what that means. We've already gone to the end of the other labyrinth. We haven't gone into the depths though. Do we have to go into the depths of this labyrinth? Alright, well let's put on our third... Actually, I don't have the third. I don't have the snow quill headpiece. Yeah, we've already gone down to this one below us. So we've already been down into that room. Actually, I couldn't just... I'll just do this. Get inside of it. Oh, okay. I guess I got distracted. Everyone was telling me down in when we were in this area, like, beware the hands, and I got obsessed with, okay, what happens when you kill the hands, not knowing, like, Phantom Ganon was a thing. That was a cool surprise. Everyone was telling me, don't kill the hands, you're gonna die. And I did it anyways. I, the ruler of the owls, have unlocked a door. Find it on the west side of the labyrinth of the sky. See, that's what I've done, though. Oh, God. So now it opens the door. Okay, I guess we're fighting Phantom Ganon right now. Oh, now I can return to the top, but I've already activated this thing before. Now we're gonna beat Phantom Ganon senseless. Where's Riju when I need her? Ah! I might want my gloom resistant stuff, actually. Where's my gloom clothing? My greaves and that. Oh, I'm cold though. Dang it! We'll keep that on in that case. Nonsense. Oh, he's got the bow out. Come at me, bro. Ooh. Ow. Not cool, bro. Okay, I'm really screwing this up. My, maybe I should eat something, just in case, you know? Master Sword makes that too easy. I remember when that guy was, like, hard. What do we drop? Because that's a good sword. The Gloom Toll isn't good, but... honestly, I have 2 of these broadswords, I think, so we take that. I don't know what pieces I need to upgrade the champions one. Like, how many times I've upgraded it once. I don't remember which one I need, like the light dragon. Is it only the light dragon stuff, or is it like one of each dragon and then the light dragon? I can't remember. But I think I have the one, something like the light dragon scale or something. Because you come across the dragons kind of frequently in the depths. So I have like one of their, each of their scales, but I think you need the claws to upgrade something. I don't know pretty much anything about the Spider-Man game, so I think so. But that's just me. That's like, I don't see how Spider-Man's gonna beat Tears of the Kingdom. Alright, so now let's go back up top. This one, right here. Okay, so the champions thing is all, so it's all of Zelda's parts. That's weird. So we put our archaic greaves back on. It's like, I swear I've gone down to the and activated that other one down below before. But maybe it's because we haven't done it, like, consecutively. 4 terminals are hidden in this maze. Activate them all. I don't know how this is a test of wisdom, but okay. Oh, there's wind. Interesting. Honestly, this look really reminds me of the city in the sky from Twilight Princess. So I'm assuming that's one of the terminals right there. That's gonna be an ascend thing, I'm pretty sure. Let's actually mark them on the map when I see them. There's that right there. We'll just mark it with that symbol. Oh, we can get in right there. Duh. Okay, I thought that was going to be a little bit more challenging than it was. Oh, does the wind not take us all the way up? Doesn't look like it. And we can't climb it. That's when we use our good friend, the Hylian Pine Cone. Materials. Actually, we don't want to hold the pine cone. We need a... No. Where's our flint? I always forget where my flint is stored. Here it is. I don't technically need flint. I could use, like, Yunobo or something, but... And now, we go back up to the top. Take our pine cone. Wait. No, that's an ice fruit. It's, this. Alright, so that's the first one. There's also a hole there in the top. Oh, if you have the quest, they all light up? Oh, cool. Thanks for the tip. Okay, I need to figure out which... So let's go to this south one first. Does the wind not last the entire time? Oh, it's only in certain parts. Okay, hang on. We're at certain heights, I guess. Nope. I want to land on this. Hang on. Just delete that. Okay. Interesting. Okay. So let's look at the map here. Man, I wish I had rockets. I could just fly up there and take get a top-down look. Rockets would be probably the easiest way to get up there. Really? I hate like bugs and glitches. I am not like people who use like duplication glitches. I'm like, guys, really? Like duplication glitches defeats like half the purpose of like exploration and just like gathering your resources. When it hit, I thought it was a good thing when Nintendo patched a lot of the dupe glitches. Granted, I'm sure people are just going to discover more, but... Okay, so we got the second one. Yup. I love these low gravity environments. There's a fire from earlier. Yeah, I know, like... I don't understand, like, how people think using duplication is fun. It just takes away from the game. Yeah, I do get glitches. Glitches are cool to discover, but exploiting glitches isn't fun. You know, if you like accidentally discover a glitch, I mean, sure, like you're like, oh, cool, that happened. But if you're using it to like completely like skip parts of the game, like not so much. Okay. So now we just have the one left. Do I have an auto build thing with a hot air balloon saved? We could just use a schematic. And let's, instead of using a flame emitter, let's just use wood. I can't hold wood. There we go. And now we're just gonna throw fire fruit at it. Close enough. Is there like a ceiling here we're gonna hit? Maybe we might hit that, but I have a Korok gust. Maybe I can fuse a Korok thing onto it. Let's take this broadsword. Doesn't look like that's working. Okay. Speaking of Four Swords, I think I'm gonna be streaming Four Swords Adventures with some of the nobility members tomorrow. I did it on Twitch like last summer, but we had one guy missing, so we're gonna try to do it again here on YouTube, because like, Four Swords Adventures was so much fun to play with people. There we go. Okay. So it looks like the shrine's gonna appear right here. Magic Ripley Sand, okay. Four Swords is... I don't know about that. Especially in terms of lore. Like, the story of Four Swords Adventures just... I haven't played Four Swords, just Four Swords Adventures. But... no, just no. I'm free. phone. Oh, so we could have gotten here from just straight. Okay, I'm done. Well, we took a hot air balloon, and hot air balloons are always fun. And there's the shrine. And here we go. Mark well my words, okay. Pulled apart the bars in the labyrinth of the land that obstructed your path. Okay. From high above to far below, prove your courage by diving into the depths of the earth. The final way. The way! Do you know the way? This is the way. Whee! So I guess we're going down into the depths. I gotta spend half an hour to do this. Hey, it just be like that sometimes. I think it took me like 45 minutes to beat Ganondorf on the stream, so like 45 minutes for a boss fight is kind of crazy. Yeah, I don't think we're diving into the darkness. Oh. Oops. Dang, is this just a straight down tunnel? Let's see if we can shoot it now from here. Plant a seed on him. Oh, there's a labyrinth in the depths, too. Interesting. I was not expecting this. And sorry, a song on recorder. Like Song of Storms is also a classic one. Let's see. Like Ocarina of Time, I think, are some of the most popular ones to play on instruments like that. Was that supposed to start anything? Like, activate like one little terminal? This one's probably gonna be a little bit more tricky since we don't have a map. Actually, I could probably put on my miner's gear too, that would help. There's a terminal right there. I don't want to waste my final bow. No, I don't want to climb a ladder. Can you use recall on this guy? You can. Doesn't work as well as you'd hope. I'm missing so many shots. You know, Bo, do your thing. This guy is different than the other Flux Constructs I fought. Oh, a Flux Construct 3, not a Flux Construct 2, that's why. Okay. Maybe I should use my Lionel bow. Might help. Yeah, let's do that. Does it use... hang on. Yeah. Does it use 3 bombs if I use a Savage Lionel bow? Nope, it doesn't. Sweet. Where is it? There you are, buddy. Hang on, wait for him to smash down. Hang on, and now we use recall on this block. I never used Ultra Hand to fight these guys. I always use recall and stuff on these phases. Master Sword, go! That recall did not work, okay. Yeah, this guy's definitely faster. That's one more shot. Show your face. Oh god. It's changing too fast. Can I just bomb it again? There we go. Why not use Ultra Hand? I don't know, I've never used Ultra Hand before while fighting these guys. This guy drops a lot of charges. Nice. Maybe we can put onto the Gloom Sword. Honestly, the Gloom Toll isn't that bad if you're fighting bosses. You have traversed this labyrinth of the depths. This trial was a test of your talents, and overcoming it you have shown... Wait, this was the entire thing? As ruler of the owls, I commend your achievement and offer a fitting reward. Otherworldly evil hidden away since days of old. Okay, so we get armor sets. Or a piece of the armor set for this, okay. Oh, so you can basically just use Ultra Hand to rip the construct apart. Evil Spirit. Oh, so these are gonna be the Phantom Ganon armor pieces? Okay. Interesting. Is this even a labyrinth? Because it looks like there's a lot of ways into this place. There's a labyrinth. Since the labyrinths are above, there has to be a light route nearby too, right? Yeah, that's what I'm looking for right now. Light route. So there's 2 light routes? Because there's a shrine in the skies Like they're slightly offset. Oh, it's gonna be on the other side. So can I go out this way? I'll shoot one that way. Did not mean to do that with a good bow. There should be a light route right here. Is it above? It's probably above. Okay, let's see, let's see. I could just hot air balloon up there, right? Are those horriblins? Oh, just little frocks. You missed, Toolin. Get good. Light route. Oh, I pinged one all the way over there by the beneath the Forgotten Temple. Okay. Is it above? I don't see it above. I'm just gonna run through that. Because we can. Oh, let's see here. Zemrock, take care. Oh, Zemraku. There it is. It was on top. Don't ask how. But now I'm curious. Okay, this is a small one. So we do more depths exploration, or I could go do other labyrinths. Let's grab these Poes while we're down here. Poes are good. I think I still need to get the last piece of one of the armor sets. I think I have all the Dark... Yeah, I have all the Dark Link ones. Yeah. So Dark Tunics, but I don't have all of these. I'm missing the cap for the depths. But I hit you first! Why am I frozen? Okay, I don't know how I'm missing that. Let's come over here. Is there anything over this way? Probably not, right? I'm wondering if a Tears of the Kingdom DLC will give us new enemies as well. I feel like they could add a ton of stuff into the depths in a DLC. Soldier's Claymore? Maybe the Gerudo. I mean, it has durability plus, so... Let's see. I'm trying to think, because I remember there was, like, some refineries. Not over here, but to get more crystallized charges. At the bar. I thought it was somewhere around here, around some of the mine areas, that I found some of the refineries. Maybe I'm mistaken, though. Because you can only do basically like 10 per in-game day at the Sky one to get the crystallized charges. I could have sworn I found another one that allows me to get a lot more of them quickly here in the depths. But maybe I'm mistaken. It should have marked it on my map, at least I would think so. Okay. Pretty sure I've been here. I think right here I fought... What was it? I think this was the spot I fought the... Marbled Goma, I think? I don't have any shrines over here in this area. Okay. To reference for light roots. No, this was the... Maybe this was the Marbled Goma. I can't remember anymore. But anyways, let's go over here and get that X. Right, from right here. Okay. Then maybe we'll go do the Akala Labyrinth, and then we can then finish off probably the Gerudo Labyrinth. So this way. Julian, you failed me. Do I still have my cart shield? I don't have the cart shield. Then let's get another one. I love this thing. Works really well. What kind of music do I listen to? I don't listen to music when I'm editing or working. I can't focus with music. I'm very ADHD. That's just a Aracuda. Sometimes while I'm editing, I get really distracted when I start putting together the soundtrack for my videos, so I'll just start listening to like Zeldom music straight for like 45 minutes. Maybe I should find the last part. I don't know like how many bargaining statues there are. Cause they seem to be kind of all over the place. Oops, that's okay. I cannot see that. It was yellow. Rishu betrayed me. Wrong way. We need to go this way. because it's just gonna be a dead-end wall. That'll suck. But we have a treasure map. There's gonna be a way to get over here somewhere. Like, we're in the closest chasm. Is that a Lizalfos over there? Looks like a Lizalfos. Yep. Silver Boko. That's not the weapon I want to use. I don't want to use the Gloom Toll weapons either because we're in the depths, it's gonna take a while to wear off. Let's just finish up the Master Sword. Hey, Keaton, what's up? I swear, we better be doing Four Swords Adventures tomorrow. If John falls through again, we're gonna kill him. Burn, baby, burn. Dude, fusing Gleok parts to your weapons are so good. Like, ooh. We're setting up Dolphin right now. Yeah, I remember last time we tried playing, it took us like 2 hours to get something working. Let's see. I wish there were more, like, online Zelda multiplayer games, even if it's just, like, Zelda knockoffs. Because, like, come on. I don't understand why Nintendo tried to put... Wait, where? Oh! What's up, buddy? I've seen Dinrail so many times. Oh, that's because I'm always in this location. Duh. This is like the... What time? So it's 11 a.m. I've encountered Dinrail so many times here in the depths. It's kind of crazy. Let's see if I can hit his claw from here. Actually, I need his horn. Oh, well, I get a scale. So I have 2 Dinrail scales. Yeah, I've only encountered Farash once. I think the Farash's claw is the only other one I need right now. It's for the Spring of Courage. Sorry, I forgot to clarify. For the Spring of Courage, I need Farash's claw still. I've given the claw to the other 2 goddess statues at the springs. Anyways, so we still need to get over here. Do I follow Farash? No, I've already been over to that area though, plenty of times. Oh, absolutely. It's really annoying how I haven't had any issues with copyright claims on my channel, but I know like a lot of other bigger creators have. I think it's just kind of ridiculous. It also, like, there's some things I understand them not wanting people to publish, like certain mods, but like if it's obvious like there's emulated footage, I mean I kind of get they don't want like. I do understand that, but people who are just like making casual Zelda content, like that only helps them. I don't understand. It just doesn't make any sense to me. Well, Nintendo actually used to be a lot worse than they are right now, for that kind of stuff.
Yeah.
The fact that we have as many Zelda tubers as we do now shows it actually has been improving, but it still is kind of crazy. Oh. Maybe I have to come in from the south. Is there like another chasm down below? No? Not that I can see. Oh. Do you have to go through Tingle Island? It looks like there's something here in Tingle Island on the map there. Anyways, maybe we don't go to this one right away. Man, why does it have to be raining? Sorry, this... Let's just do that. Simple hover bike will do the trick. Might have to use a charge here, though, to make it all the way. No, we'll make it. Can't make out what it's... okay. Research log, day 1. A skateboard for your shield? Yeah, that's what we have right now, right? You can also put like the mine carts on it too, but like that's what we have is the cart fused to the shield. You can also attach like a bomb flower or something to your shield. And so when you go to shield surf, you'll just land on the bomb, and then it'll launch you up from the shield. That's not something I don't think I can discuss on stream, like emulator stuff. Like, yeah, that's not stuff we can do on stream. Tyra was able to decipher the Zonai writing on the stone slab. The dragon ring slumbers in the labyrinth steps. Wake it and you shall receive due compensation. So is the dragon ring just like the little portals? Okay. Well, his translation provided me with renewed vigor. Taro shortly thereafter fell ill with fatigue. After seeing him off on his way home. Okay. The acorns and nuts I have prepared to mark my path should see it, though I do not get lost inside. Though I am alone, I need to work hard. Enough for both Taro and myself. Acorn. Follow the acorns and nuts. These nuts. Let's see here. honestly, we probably don't have to follow these. This is probably taking us the longest way possible to get to the solution. How long did it take me until my content started getting popular? Honestly, I think it was only 6 months in. I started, posted the first video, I think in June 30th, 2020. And after my Halloween first Majora's Mask video, that one took off and just I only had 40 subscribers when I posted that, and like just a couple days after I posted it, all of a sudden the YouTube algorithm just started promoting the heck out of it for some reason, and I went from 40 subs to over 3,000 in less than 2 weeks. So that's kind of how I got started, and I was really lucky to get that. It was a really quick, sudden growth spurt. I'm just gonna follow the map here. Let's see. I have taken a couple breaks on the channel since then, just because I've always been doing this while I was in college. So I've never been able to like fully commit my time to it. But I don't start my full-time job until late July. So that's what I'm working on right now, is trying to create that backlog of content, so that way when I start working full-time, I'll still like be ahead of my work and can still like upload regularly even when I'm working. Is there anything over there? Doesn't look like it. Okay. I swear, if we have to encounter more stupid gloom hands. So here's the log. Avoiding the stirring gloom, just one touch it will invade my body in the blink of an eye. It's a wise decision to send Taro home. Allowing him to continue our trek in his condition may have proved fatal. They found the princess and her swordsman, who delved beneath Hyrule Castle to investigate. Oliver, right here, bro. Seems like we're close. So we're about to go underneath the main shrine area. Or I guess in right now. What's up there? That's it? Okay. That's not worth it. At least they gave us like a flame blade back in Breath of the Wild in that area. Let's see. Tis on a relic. I must hurry back and tell Taro of all of it. If I'm quite ready to leave these ruins, for instance, how can I can see a lower level from this room. Just how is one supposed to reach it? Skill. Duh. I haven't checked the sky map. I don't remember if there's a sky one for this, but I'll check soon enough. Raru's Blessing. Aren't there like 50 blessing shrines or something? I know a lot of people are upset, like, oh, Nintendo got lazy with all these blessing shrines, but like, sometimes you have to do a puzzle to get, like, a lot of times you have to do the puzzle to get to the shrine. So, I don't get what people are complaining about on that. Anyways, let me get some water right here. Whew. I don't know why. It's like, maybe it's just from talking, and I don't ever, like, usually talk. But, yeah, streaming usually makes me very, very thirsty. My throat gets dry really quickly while streaming. I also need to figure out what I'm going to do for my channel anniversary here this month. So, like, I think exactly 3 weeks from today. I'm moving here in 2 weeks. Is it 3 weeks? No, it's not 3 weeks from, is it? No, it's almost 4 weeks from today. I think the Friday at the end of the month, I believe. So I need to figure out what we're gonna do for that. Obviously some kind of live stream, but for you who conquered this labyrinth land, blah blah blah. The south side of the labyrinth of the sky. Okay, there is a sky one, of course. Why wouldn't there be? It's not really anything surrounding here in the sky that I can easily warp to, so let's just go back to the tech lab. Will I do another video with the bread pirate? Yeah, most likely. I just actually was talking with him just last night, so back in February we got on a call and discussed something we could do for a collaboration, but we never ended up doing one back then because I had to take a break because I got super busy with school. But we'll see. We discussed a few potential ideas. Like I said, never got around to it. But with Tears of the Kingdom out, I know he wants to get into a few more like lore analysis type of things that he hasn't done before. So I can talk with him and see if there's something he wants to do. But he still hasn't beaten the main game yet though, so I can't do anything with Tears of the Kingdom related just yet, because he's as of yesterday, I think he said he's only beaten one dungeon. He's spent 80 hours on the game and only beaten one dungeon, so okay. So we're probably going to just use the hot air balloon. Dang, that moon is cruising through the sky. I never noticed how fast the moon moves. Let's probably just use the basic hot air balloon schematic. I could probably build something a little bit more. Like, I do have this, but that I can steer. But it's 54 zonite. Like, no, it's really not worth that. I need to find something more economical. You love the videos with Bread Pirate? Yeah, I think we've only done the two. What your favorite Zelda say about you? Like, that trend seems to... We kind of seem to have beaten that trend into the ground, because a lot of other YouTubers basically started asking us if they minded if they take part in it as well, and we're like, yeah, sure, we don't care. And I made like 6 or 7 of those, and the popularity of those seems to have died off, and we've kind of run out of ideas for them too, so. Yeah, I thought so too. Like, Twitch just wasn't working for me. I feel like, at least not for the Zelda stuff. Oh, we have a long ways up there to go. We just got up to the tech lab level. I didn't realize, like, how high up this little plateau was. And we're about to run out of battery, so we're gonna come over. Does Dinrail come out of a chasm? Because there he is again. We just saw him recently. Do I think my content has always been quality? I think the amount of research I put into my theories, especially back when I did primarily theories. I know I haven't done as many lately, just because I haven't had the time while in college to invest as much time doing research as I would like to. So I feel like my research back when I started, when I had a lot more time to put effort into theories, I think my quality of the research was better. However, I think my video editing skills have improved a lot since I've got like over the years. Like I've been doing this for almost 3 years now, so I can't stand to go back and listen to some of my old videos. Like just the sound quality I think is atrocious. Because when I first started, like I did not have a good mic. I didn't know how to sound it. I still am not good at like audio editing, but I feel like now I'm at least comfortable with where I'm at. Yeah, so I think, yeah. My sister even told me too, like, she went back and watched some of my most popular videos recent and the old stuff, and she said she told me she could definitely tell the difference in quality. Yeah. I'm one of your favorite YouTubers. Oh, like, thanks. It's always nice to hear that. I'm really surprised because like Zeltic and some of the other really big YouTubers, like who have the time to make these massive like 40-minute massive theories or other large videos like every month or so. It's really difficult. Makes that, with the amount of time they can put into their content, it makes it really difficult to compete with them. Stop being an engineer. I don't know, dude. I love nerding out and just learning how to make stuff, but maybe I'll have to make another YouTube channel if Zeldom ever gets to the point where I can live off of it fully. With right now, with the amount of money I'm making with Tears of the Kingdom, it's like, it's honestly kind of getting there. So if I can get that to the point before I start work full time, I do have a 2-year contract that I have to do. Otherwise, I owe the U.S. military a lot of money. But after those 2 years, we'll see. We'll see. Maybe I could quit and go to being a YouTuber. I could do Zeldom and maybe convert my engineering background into like building drones or other robotics projects or something for YouTube, because I know lots of people I could do like a Mark Rober style where it's like partially educational and then where they can learn a couple things from it, but also just kind of showing off a bunch of cool stuff that I built and maybe bring some friends on with that. I fought these guys like 4 times. Wait, where'd they go? Do they drop vicious sickles anymore? I don't think I've gotten a vicious sickle all game. Ah! Let's use our... set him on fire with the flame Gleeok. Does that not work since it's raining? Maybe I can use the thunder. Oh, is my thunder thing broken? Oh, I have the thunder Gleeok boomerang. Ah, hit the rock. Get down, Link. Where's my boomerang? Oh, I already have it. Yeah, beat 'em up, my minions. Dude, Thunder Gleeok boomerangs. They're OP. I don't need that. Well, thanks. Thank you, Ash Ketchum. Always being the very best that no one ever was. That's it. So now, I think I can just build another hot air balloon. Why not? And then use the paraglider. Maybe I shouldn't even use the flame emitter. I could just use a just firewood. I think the flame emitter is faster though. Only problem with that is it only gives you a finite height. Am I even gonna be able to make that? That's the real question. I might have to use like a large Zonai charge here. Doesn't look like I'm gonna make it. Ooh, Nikki, thank you for the donation. I think in some of my past Tears of the Kingdom streams, I accidentally had my notifications they weren't muted on stream, but I didn't have the monitoring here in my streaming software, so I don't think I could hear whenever I got, like, these kinds of things. Yeah, much appreciated. Make Zelda builds in real life. Oh, that's absolutely something I want to do. I have my background in electrical engineering, so I have just a little bit of experience with CAD design, so I could do some 3D print stuff. Like, you guys don't know how bad I want to, like, make my own, like, clone trooper armor from, like, Star Wars. But there's definitely a lot of, like, maybe some Zelda stuff I could 3D print too. Is this about to disappear? Oh, the hot air balloon's about to disappear. Crap. I didn't realize there's a timer on the hot air balloons. We just have to get to one of these islands. Maybe down over here. Yes, I know there's a shrine above. I'm trying. Okay. Honestly, now might be the time for this super expensive, not the glider. Maybe I can build this. 54 Zonai. Why the heck not? Such a waste, but. yeah, I forgot how fast the fans drain the... This might not even work because it uses so much battery. Let's see. And this is when we use the Zonite charge. Fans aren't really necessary for getting up here, but... What's that? I can just fly onto that, then use Ascend. Oh, that was not intended. There we go. Whee! Doesn't look like this one's a Raru's Blessing. The courage to jump. Okay. Okay, this is gonna be fun. Is it just me, or do these small wheels go a lot faster than the big wheels? Whee! Oh, this is a fun one. Okay. Parkour! Whee! Oh, is this the wrong way? Get off there. Oh, what do we... Okay. That's a pretty good shield, actually. Let's get rid of the Gerudo shield, I guess. Ow! Bruh. I missed two, so... Oh, it's a low gravity environment, that's why. I can just do that. Okay. I was wondering, like, why it was going so high. Usually you have to aim a little bit upwards, but didn't realize this place was low gravity. That explains why we're able to jump like this. I wish you could do, like, drive cars like this in the normal overworld. Oh god. That's not the way. Sneaky sneak. Dude's in an Amsterdam shrine. Alright, let's go! Woo! Skirt, skirt! Whee! This was a cool shrine. I like how they made that. Not difficult, but it was fun. I wish there were more places we could do this kind of low gravity driving. So I have 77 shrines done. Still quite a bit to go, and only 31 light roots. There aren't light roots for the sky shrines, are there? From my experience, it's only been the ones on the ground. Or a test of wisdom. So it's basically just going to be the same thing as the Hebrew one. Man, I don't know how you can watch a live stream while you study. For me, it's always just like one or the other. I was screwed. I tried keeping myself entertained while studying, but it's usually I just ended up like playing games instead. That's probably why my GPA dropped so much over the last couple of years. Oh, a big battery. I don't think I have those. Haven't found those in any of the dispensers yet. Let's activate the log. Okay, that's not what I planned. So I'm gonna take a look at the map here. Dang, okay. But there's a chest here, so that's still something. That's good. I'll need to get some more boomerangs. I've really enjoyed having the boomerangs around. Maybe we can go kill like the King Gliok or something again. Okay. Can't climb these walls. That's a dead end too. Dang. Yeah, I probably could make a decent living at some point. Like if I post enough videos, like especially Tears of the Kingdom videos over this summer, I probably could get to that point. But I do, like I said, I do have my contract for a job already, which they paid for the last 2 years of my college, so I owe them 2 years of work basically. Otherwise, I owe them a lot of money. So, plus I don't think I'd make as much unless I grow a ton, I wouldn't make as much from YouTube as because like my job would obviously pay me a pretty decent salary for engineering, plus 2 different, like I'd get both pensions and 401k, then also like all kinds of insurance benefits. So like, but with YouTube I can work on my own time. So I would just have to basically make enough from YouTube to also be able to afford being able to lose those benefits and then buy my own privatized like insurance and all that stuff. Okay. This one's so far been a little bit more difficult than the Hebrew ones. I'm looking at the map here as I'm trying to fly through these. Okay. You're way too forgetful to do accounting. I don't think like accounting just seems so boring too, to be honest. It's I don't know. I think it's good stuff to know, but I don't know. Just managing money all day, it does. It seems like a hassle. Okay, let's get this one here. I've already been in here. Dang it! I'm gonna find where I'm trying to go here. Okay. There's a way up in here from all the way down. I don't want to go all the way around there. That's too much work. Why can't I just get... I need to go get some rockets. Hang on. This is what we're doing. We're cheating. We're cheesing this. Materials, wood, and this. It's not cheating. You're right. The game lets you do it without glitches. It's legit. I get Switch banned. Hopefully I get my Tears of the Kingdom Switch OLED back. I'm still playing on my old Switch right now. Did not mean to do that. Oops. I mean, let's be honest. This is what everybody did in the Breath of the Wild shrines. Not shrines, but the labyrinths. I mean, just with the game physics, it's kind of hard to... with these kinds of labyrinth things. I don't think the labyrinths are necessarily the best things to include in the game, because like, it is pretty easy to like, work around doing it the way you're supposed to. Wait, the reason what didn't work was due to anti-cheat. We're getting there. So let's look at that stamina. Oh, that's cool. Low gravity plus the updraft makes it you can't fall while diving. Ah! Nailed it. Who actually went through the labyrinths the intended way? Yeah, why work harder when you don't have to? I believe I can fly. Why does it do that? Well, what is that weird charging animation? I never understood what that meant. Feels like we're so high up, but then there's all these sky islands that are even further up. Okay, it's another depths labyrinth. To the depths of the earth. Ah, so Hyrule still is on the earth. Okay. So yeah, this entire labyrinth area is kind of sectioned off from the rest of the depths. And here we go! Looks like there's something directly below us now. There we go. So just another flux construct, from what it looks like. Alright, so we can try the Ultra Hand thing as we recommended. kind of crazy how fast the light fades off here, though, in game. Okay, yeah, that does work pretty well. It feels cheap, though. Not gonna lie. Wait, let me do a charge attack here. So you basically just pull it apart. Okay. That's interesting. Oh! Let me go! Let me go! I want to go! Riju, do something! No, not the side, I only want to go. Here we go. And bam. Give me the goods. What are my thoughts on Genshin Impact? Well, I've never played it, so I can't say for sure. I mean, I always called it a Chinese knockoff of Breath of the Wild, but I mean, apparently there's a lot more stuff in it, and it's constantly updated, so don't think I can really say that. What do I do with this? I guess maybe I have a weapon I can fuse it to. I guess this. Yeah, I also thought it was a Chinese knockoff. Nice. My name is the ruler of dragons. I commend you and offer a fitting reward. It was owl, dragon, and boar, right? Spirit armor, so basically just phantom gain and armor. Well, we only have the last labyrinth to go. Let's do it. I guess we could get the light route, right? Don't want to forget that. Not that it would particularly be difficult to get, but... So it's probably going to be... Can we just use the side? So if there's like a boss or something up here. That's a good weapon though. Guess we'll toss the boomerang since it's about to break. Right? Let's see. Light root should just be on the other side of this tower, right? Yep, there it is. Okay. Yeah, there's not much in here. Okay. It's boxed off underground cave. Yeah, literally nothing else in this area. Okay. To be fair, it is under the ocean. So, anyways, let's head to the Gerudo Desert one. Yeah, the tower might be the best way to go about this. Let's just go to the tower. I wish there was like a way you can activate, like you can just have like a glider set up and have like certain devices inactive, and then you can like press another button so you could be flying a glider with like fans and stuff turned on, but then not have like laser, like your beam emitters and flame emitters or cannons or stuff turned on until after you get to, like, then you could push like another button and then all of a sudden you activate the rest of it. I wish you could do that. That would make building stuff so much better. Then that way we could like fly into the King Gliok and save our charge. I guess you can always just use like a large cell and it just regenerates, gives you a refill. So, anyways, let's put on the warm pants. Actually, we need to just go flying. Have I been over here? I think I have. Been over to this island right here. I think there's there's gliders on here that we can take. Oh, I need the fairies. I just scared the fairies away. No, fairies. But there's one right here. Okay. I'm down here. Can I use this on it? I don't want to. Actually, I don't want to pull out Ultra Hand. I'll probably scare it away. Do I do cosplays? No, I've never done cosplay. No, fairy, come back! I need you, because I die a lot. Butterfly. I swear, those butterflies just look just like the goddess butterflies from Skyward Sword. And then this is when we go... Yeet! We're going down, so... rendering issues? Good job, Nintendo. That's something I would expect on an emulator, but come on, not on the official Switch. Okay. Why is it so hard to see right here? Characters carved in the stone slab read as follows. Wake it, and you shall receive due compensation. Okay. Should we follow it, or should we just try to do it on our own? Let's just follow it. Nah. I followed them on all... I followed the trail on all of them before, so we're gonna... We're just gonna climb. See if I can just look at the map and see where to go. So far, I think the labyrinths are actually pretty similar to how they were in Breath of the Wild. In terms of like their layout. Let's see. So this was the centrally gated area here. Pretty sure there was something over here on this. It was the way over was here on this side. Let's use this. Okay. Maybe it was over there on that side. No, I think it's over here. I remember there are a lot of, like, small patches or openings here in the walls. See, which one is this? Day 3. So we're close. We probably just saved ourselves some time. Granted, now I don't know which way to go. There's no acorns. We don't need these construct bows. Yeah, so this is where we came from. So is back in this area. Okay, so where we came from. So I knew that the way in was somewhere here in this section of the labyrinth, but... Right there, okay. Or not, maybe? Yeah, we're just now getting to these mazes, so it's this way. Okay, that's not the way I expected it to be. Oh, there's a day 4 on here. Okay, that's new. I swear, there are gonna be more hands. Yeah, honestly, yeah. Sometimes the sages do. You can disable them though. Like if you're not gonna be using them anytime, you can just go to the key items and like sort these, like dismiss, and then they're all just gone. I mean, with the Master Sword, like, Phantom Ganon actually isn't all that difficult once you get the better gear. But at the beginning of the game, when you encounter those hands, you just have to run for dear life. And there we go. Freaking Jazz Hands of Doom. Yeah, those things are so creepy. But... Woo. Fancy fireworks. So these statues supposed to be of Sonia and Rauru. That's what it looks like. Now we do this, have to go into the sky. The ruler of boars have unlocked a door. Yes, this is Tears of the Kingdom. Let's go fly over to the sky, probably from over here. Yep, just go to the tower. Yeah, it is terrifying that those hands can outrun you, man. It's so scary. You just have to find the high ground, like Obi-Wan. Luckily, I think the first time I encountered the hands, it was like, I think in, not Central Hyrule, but over by like the Dueling Peaks. Over here around this tower. So like there was like an area, I think I was like on some little rock or boulder, up here, and there were like hands chasing me around. Was it this one? No, no, I think it was this one down here. Honestly, I can't remember. It was either this one or that one. Probably this one though. I don't remember. One of these two, and I was on a boulder and I saw the hands. I was just flying by. I'm like, huh, what are those? So when I landed on the boulder, the hands spotted me and they tried coming over, but they can't climb the boulder. So I just saw like the blood moon sky come on. I'm like, holy crap, what is this? I am not going down there. And eventually they just went away. Is this pick? Yep, it's pick. Okay, Pikango.
Ah.
This mysterious floating light. He's not a very good painter, not gonna lie. He's just painting that small island there, as a matter of fact. Okay. Yeah, okay, I don't know what. Do I like the Jedi? I haven't played it. Yeah, I haven't played the Jedi. I haven't played pretty much any of the Star Wars games. Like, yeah, the last couple of years I really have gotten into Star Wars, but like I said, I haven't really played any of the games. I wonder if the fairies are gonna be back. No, I'm gonna resummon the sages. I was just turning them off as a example. Maybe I'll get like Riju and Tulin. They're the useful ones, honestly. Like sometimes the others just get in the way, especially Minoru. Minoru's not great. It can be cool, especially down in the depths, but in other situations, they just get in the way. Yeah, let's get this ferry. Okay. Thought there were more in these fountains, but okay. Actually, I'm gonna let's just build my, not that, this one. With the steering. And the fuel cells. We'll need the fuel cells. I didn't go near Kakariko for actually quite a while. I've actually gotten quite a bit of altitude here. We're gonna make it. Let's go over here. Oh, he didn't even have the paraglider, jeez. What do you mean, should you say the entire timeline of Zelda? The timeline's kind of being... I feel like the timeline's really being done away with. There's no such, like... So there's like one of two things. It's like we don't know... It's like now the timeline from the... There could be a timeline now, but Tears of the Kingdom would basically redefine that. But also... Or the entire thing is just retconned. One of the two. It's like... There still could be a timeline, but we'd have... Like, there's... a lot more theorizing to get. There's still, but basically the official timeline with the existence of Breath of the Wild and Tears of the Kingdom, like there isn't an official one just yet. What? Bruh. I still don't have rockets, do I? Oh, I can't take devices out for it. Oh. Well, I thought I could climb that. That's dumb. Excuse me, what? Well, give us fire for some reason. Yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah, so Brad, there's not 3 different timelines. There's the 3 different branches where it splits off in Ocarina of Time, but they're still supposedly the same part of the same timeline. And it's really messy. Like the timeline that the Hyrule Historian Encyclopedia have don't even necessarily make complete sense. Like I love it too, but it is very flawed, especially with the existence of Tears of the Kingdom and Breath of the Wild now. Light the torches? Oh yeah, you're right. Light the torches. You're right. Could just make a rocket shield. And there's another one right there, right? Yeah. This is gonna be a little bouncy pad. Yep. Do I think the branches connect? No, like that. It doesn't make that like that's the thing is like it doesn't make any sense for a timeline that splits to converge. Like that just logically that doesn't happen, you know? Because therefore you're combining 3 different pasts of history. That idea has been around since Breath of the Wild released 7 years ago, but it just doesn't make any sense. You know, you can't combine 3 different pieces of history. That's what the retcon theory is basically saying that all the past games are literally just mere legends of that exist within Breath of the Wild's and Tears of the Kingdom's world. No, you can't fuse timeline splits together because after once you split it, it's starting to have separate histories, and therefore it just doesn't make sense to, yeah. People think the old Hyrule. No. Yeah, the original Hyrule Warriors story was awful, and that's obviously not canon at all. Even stuff that is in like the encyclopedias and Historia's timeline. Doesn't even make sense. Like the entirety of the Downfall timeline doesn't make sense. I believe it was Bandit. I think Master Nintendo Bandit or Bandit Games now had a pretty good theory to explain its existence. I think it was like instead of the Downfall timeline, it should be called the Abandoned timeline, and he makes a very good case for that. But still, like, most of the timeline is just the old games where Nintendo, like, didn't necessarily have a timeline in mind when making them, so they kind of just slapped them together just because they didn't want to, like, negate all these nostalgic games for people. And the fact that Four Swords Adventures is in the timeline, is in like the child timeline, also kind of upset. Like it does upset me. Let's come in here. Like Four Swords Adventures legitimately does just seem like a knockoff. And we'll probably be streaming that tomorrow too, with me and the nobility members. Okay. Let's come here. Yeah, honestly, don't worry about the timeline much, guys. It's like I know there's like, oh, the stuff in the timeline in the books, but that was also before Breath of the Wild and Tears of the Kingdom came out, and even back then, before the games, Tears of the Kingdom and Breath of the Wild came out, it still already was filled with holes. Like a lot of people came up with their own theories and rewrote the timeline in like their own videos. Like there's lots of documentation on that, but none of it's official, guys. Well, there's the official one, but the official one is also just wrong. Okay, so we gotta get in through that side. Yep, right there. Dang it. There we go. Yeah, the downfall timeline does get very, very messy. And especially the lore and mechanics of stuff gets very inconsistent. If you just read through the books, you can tell they were just slapping stuff together. Am I eventually gonna try the Oracle games? Maybe. Like, I've done some reading on them, but I don't know. Like, I'm sure the dungeon mechanics and stuff would be cool, but honestly, the art style is really hard for me to, like, it's just hard for me to tell what's going on in the game just because of the art style. Like, it would be the same way with the original Link's Awakening, too. What are my thoughts on Purah? Neutral. I don't simp for Purah like most people, but I got my own people to simp for. Oh, chest. Probably won't have something useful, but we'll see. Controversial statement, but I definitely think that Age of Calamity Purah was definitely better than Tears of the Kingdom Purah. I also think we've been robbed of Purah doing the age reversing on Robbie. Like, Age of Calamity Robbie was my absolute favorite. Especially the duality of those two characters. Like, they went, like, Purah and Robbie were so well together, like, worked so well together in Age of Calamity. Like, they had very few cutscenes, but especially in the DLC where they both do their poses, and, like, Purah accidentally, like, just, like, elbows Robbie in the chest. It's classic. How can you still take fall damage in low gravity? Because gravity's still there. You can still take fall damage. It's just because you do accelerate. It's like but it's reduced, you know? It takes a lot longer to build up speed. Because even if there was absolutely no gravity, if you're still traveling fast enough, it's like the damage comes from suddenly coming to a stop, right? So if you're moving, even in no gravity, and you hit something too fast, you're still gonna get hurt. That's just physics. Like if there's like essentially no space in gravity. Sorry, no space in gravity. No, it's gravity in space. God, I'm screw dyslexia. Right? Or just maybe I'm just stupid. But yeah, if you get hit by like a meteor while in space, like you're gonna get hurt even though there's no gravity, right? So it's the same thing. If you're going too fast and you just hit the ground. It makes sense. You can always put another cart on a shield. Where are all the... Okay, so there's this other one over here, so let's go over this way. Yeah, this is the day to do all the mazes. We only did the bottom portion of the Hebrew one in the previous stream, so I figured I'd come back and do them here on this one. So we need to get in here. There we go. How many shrines have I've only done like 70 something shrines here in Tears of the Kingdom now. Alright, so this one we probably just come around here and go through the back. Or not. This side, okay. Alright. And I'm free falling. Okay. Pick one. Wind Waker or Twilight Princess? Easy! Twilight Princess any day. Wind Waker is I'm sorry. Yeah, my hardcore viewers know that I think Wind Waker is absolute garbage. I do not enjoy the Wind Waker at all. So that is very controversial. I've been in debates with other Zelda YouTubers who hate Twilight Princess and love Wind Waker. Like, who? It has gotten heated. Okay. And like I can even like you can even show like Nintendo even rushed the development of Wind Waker. You can literally see where they cut out like 2 dungeons from the game. Like the first one just with Jaboon's Pearl and all that. Anyways, maybe I should just make an entire video just dedicated to flacking on Wind Waker. Like why it's a terrible game, you know? How do I think Nintendo will try to explain the timeline? I'd be surprised if they even do. What this? Oh, just a chest. Okay. I don't even think Twilight Princess is even like edgy. It's it has actually a very gorgeous art style. Like sure, obviously some of the characters look a little bit goofy, and the graphics haven't aged well. But like I think overall, just the story and lore it develops is a lot more solid than Wind Waker. And the only like somewhat valid complaint I can see for Twilight Princess is that it's too linear, and that really just comes down to personal preference. I don't mind that at all. Like, I loved Skyward Sword when I played through it. Granted, that was my first 3D Zelda game. But I love being told a story and going through and learning the lore. That's why I got into Zelda, is I wanted to study the lore. And after I got into it, I realized how sloppy it was, but that's why but then the theorists, like that's what the theorist's job is basically come up with their own headcanon, share it with people, and basically come up with your own, like, write your own Zelda lore. I feel like that's kind of intentional too. Like when it was Miyamoto, when Miyamoto first started the franchise, with him just basically reflecting on his childhood of exploring caves and stuff in Japan. The intention was just have a bunch of secrets, because it's before the internet, obviously. So just create a bunch of secrets so it was a game that people could like talk about, like while like getting coffee at work or something, you know. Like that was the whole point. That was the whole point. Is they just wanted there to be a ton of secrets and just have people explore in a video game. And story really wasn't much of a concern back in those days. See, it didn't. The tomb style didn't bother me much. Like it wasn't my favorite, but I think it has its place. And I do love Phantom Hourglass and Spirit Tracks. Those games are great. I didn't have fun playing the Wind Waker, and as the lore guru, Wind Waker felt like it was supposed to be significant in the lore, and yes, it directly calls to Ocarina of Time, but there's also a lot of contradictions in it too. Do you want me to are you offering to teach me lore, buddy? I think I'm good, bro. I think I'm good. After all, this is a Zelda Theory YouTube channel. I think we're fine. Bro, we're good. I'm not gonna lie, I've probably put at least as much effort into learning the lore. Nah. Let's go. Okay, let's just rip this thing apart. Bro, leave me alone. Just let me rip you apart in peace. Seems a little arrogant to me, Brad. Just a little bit arrogant. Have I tried to kill the Gleeoks? Yeah, I have taken down a few Gleeoks. That's why I have this, like the Flame Reaper. We did have the... Yeah, we also had the Thunder Gleeok Boomerang. So let's just use the recall strat on him. Wait, what? It's too dark in here. I'm not wearing the minor gear, that's why. I was wearing them before, that's why you can't see. Yeah, I never thought of using Ultra Hand before when fighting these guys. I don't think using Ultra Hand in some phases, especially with the Flux Contract 1 and 2, I never needed to use it. With this guy, how the head block, or the main one that you attack, constantly teleports around like every 2 seconds, that's when I feel like using the Ultra Hand really makes it like the most practical solution for sure. Is there a point? Does it help to put these things on shields? I don't think so, right? It seems like it's a weapon thing. But should you sub? I mean, you can sub if you want to, man. If you enjoy the content, go ahead and sub. But yeah, I'm not. I don't think people should go around begging for subs. You just post. YouTubers should just post their content, and people who enjoy it, leave a sub. Yeah, like I don't see any benefit of putting the flux cores or stuff on the shields. There are some things you can. You can put bombs. Bombs are actually a really cool thing, especially in low gravity. You can go so high. Okay, so we'll take that. Yeah, I'm glad you like the content. If you like the content, go ahead and leave a sub. If not, you don't have to. That's how it works. Do I prefer to edit? Yeah, I've always edited my own videos, but actually just now, this week, I've started looking into hiring an editor. Because the reason I haven't gotten an editor before is because like I have to get someone who knows the Zelda franchise so well, you know? Because otherwise I'd have to write like a full-on report telling them, okay, here's the footage. Now go to this exact timestamp, get this exact cutscene, get this exact quote. Like, doing that for every single part or like sentence of the video script it's just not practical. It's just more efficient for me to do. But now I'm like looking for other Zelda YouTubers who have the time to edit for me. Because like for me, that's what I'm struggling with is I start work full time in less than 2 months. So right now is the time where I'm trying to crank out scripts, do some video editing on my own, but I'm also getting an editor that can also that for some future videos that can help save some time, so that way I can get more content to you guys. So I already found a guy from last night that like last night I was just talking to one guy, and I think I'm gonna start doing business with him. Like he's also another Zelda YouTuber, but he's also a lot smaller and has a little bit more time to invest. So I've watched some of this dude's videos. His audio editing and his editing style is also very similar to mine. So I think I'm definitely going with this other guy. I'll announce that in a bit, like once we have some videos ready. But the gears actually have a hidden mechanic where they do double damage on organic enemies. Cool, I did not know that. That's a cool fun fact. Okay, where would probably up here, right? Do I agree with the Tears of the Kingdom loop theory? I'm undecided right now. Like I said, I'm still trying to figure out my stance on the I still have yet to sit down and create my document, pull up all the elements from the games and compare them. Because when I was doing the stream like a week and a half ago or something, before that I was in a big support of like, oh, Tears of the Kingdom, everything I was seeing the ancient history here with the Zonai, all that predates Skyward Sword. Now I'm iffy. Like I still like that idea, but making it work is still I have thought of a couple hiccups that don't seem to fit. I'd have to come up with explanations on how that could still work, even though it doesn't make sense with other parts of the like Skyward Sword and Ocarina. Because I'm not really too concerned like going past Ocarina and the timeline splits, because at that point everything has always been messy with Zelda lore. So it's I genuinely believe that Nintendo was just retconning all the lore. It sucks. I don't like it, but that's what I think is happening. But going forward for making videos, I'm gonna act as if that's not happening, you know? Because I don't want it to be the case. I think it takes away the fun from It takes all the theorizing out. All the past games, there's no point in making theories, because at that point they're just stories people tell in the universe of Breath of the Wild. So it kind of sucks. Stasis or bombs, which is better? I think stasis, like the stasis, upgraded stasis in Breath of the Wild was far, because you could literally freeze pretty much any enemy you wanted to. Just pull out your bow, shoot an arrow in their face, and then they would get stunned and fall to the ground again. Then you go beat the crap out of them. Yeah, I think stasis on enemies was a little OP. Yeah, I have heard that Nintendo did that. I'm still a little bit skeptic. So I think I looked at it a little bit a week ago, and it would, like, Nintendo honestly does not do a good job stitching their own lore together. Like, even in the Dark Horse books that they commissioned, it was riddled with inconsistencies. I already have the... No, I don't have that one pinged. Oh, yes, I do. Okay. It must just be behind the root itself. Well, we've beaten all 3 of the labyrinths now. I need to do some armor upgrading, though. There's a lot of armor sets I still need to go get, but I refuse to look up how to go get them. I'm just gonna keep exploring and look through some caves and figure out how to find them. I know we didn't get the Link's traditional, like the Cap of the Wild, the Tunic of the Wild, the traditional green set until you beat all the shrines in Breath of the Wild. I would think it's something like that here in Tears of the Kingdom, but maybe something to do with the Forgotten Temple. No, yeah, sorry, Brad, no thanks, though. I have had several I already had, like, I think 3 or 4 offers just yesterday alone. But it is a little bit, I can't just go get it. I hope you understand it. I can't just go get anyone, you know? We have to wait 5 more... Well, it took 7 years for this game to come out, you know? So... Because did the Breath of the Wild come out in 2016 or 2017? I think it was 2016, right? No, it was 2017. Let me look this up right now. I can't remember which one it was. Because I was honestly kind of had faded out of Zelda when Breath of the Wild came out. I wasn't paying any attention to it, and I was still a fairly new Zelda fan at the time. Like, the only games I had played back in when Breath of the Wild came out were, like, Skyward Sword, Spirit Tracks, and Twilight. I think I had started Wind Waker, but like I said, it took me, like, 4 attempts to, like, I had to force myself to get through Wind Waker. Breath of the Wild release date? Someone's probably already said it in the chat, even though I don't have it pulled up just yet. Yeah, March 3rd, 2017. That's right. I knew it was sometime March. Yep. So 2017, therefore it took 6 years for Tears of the Kingdom to come out. 6 years, 2 months. And it took 7 years to develop Ocarina of Time too. But granted, like, 3D games also, like, hardly even existed, like, didn't even exist, really, back when they started planning Ocarina of Time. So they literally had to design the entire console, all the physics engines from scratch, everything. True, it was put in development in 2018, you're right. So really 5 years in the making, but between the games themselves, yeah. Like, I'm hoping we at least get some, like, smaller Zelda games, like maybe some 2D games. Even, yeah, some smaller Zelda games would be good too. Like, I miss, like, the Spirit Tracks type of stuff, where it's still, like, a top-down Zelda, but it doesn't have to be, like, pixelated or indie style, you know? That is true. Yeah, that Nintendo, like, initially had ideas to even have, like, aliens and stuff in Breath of the Wild, which I'm glad they didn't do that. But I would have loved to see the Picori. Like, they had initially intentions of using the Picori as well, but they cut that out of Breath of the Wild. And I was kind of sad that to see that. I'm not surprised that they didn't put it in Tears of the Kingdom, but it would have been really cool. Especially because they thought of it. Where do we go now? What do we do? I think I'll probably cut off the stream here in like maybe 15 minutes or so, but maybe let's go to a Great Fairy, upgrade some gear, and maybe search for some upgrades. While stealing all of the cows. No, I think it was in the Creating a Champion book. I think there's literally concept artwork of like that, like a UFO and stuff. Where's the CDI link? Oh god, please no. Yeah, Minish Cap is definitely a very fun Zelda game. I agree. And at first I was thinking like Minish Cap shouldn't be in the timeline. I'm like very picky on I think what should go into like an official timeline. If they were to make like a Zelda cinematic universe, what games should actually go into that? Because some of the games that are a lot more obscure, like maybe the Oracle series, A Link to the Past, that does have its own lore, but was so developed so early on in the franchise's history that it kind of contradicts the modern lore. Some of those wouldn't seem to fit well, but like Skyward Sword and Ocarina of Time, those are by far the two most crucial games that would, like, any Zelda timeline you can come up with must contain Skyward Sword and Ocarina, right? And Majora's Mask too, because it's the same Link. And I feel like the Twilight is, but even though that's after the time, like Majora's and Twilight are supposedly after a timeline split with Ocarina, like Twilight also has the best references. It seems like it's the most likely to have. Have I ever considered using Super Chat? What do you mean? Super Chat is like a donation feature. Like Super Chat is enabled. Super Chat is like something people can use to donate and highlight their chats. That is something that is enabled. Oh wait, I just realized the subscriber thing isn't scrolling. I don't know why it doesn't do that. I just realized here, like it's supposed to show the subscribers, the most recent subscribers, and scroll. See, I'm using Stream Elements, and like sometimes Stream Elements, when I try to put in those features, like scroll. So right now we have the most recent. Here on the left, it's the most recent subs. Then it's, I think, memberships, and then Super Chats, I think, is the rupee one. And so here on the subs, there's supposed to be a scrolling list, and it's not scrolling. Even though I made sure I enabled scroll and set the speed, sometimes it just doesn't do it, and I have to like delete the box and then recreate it several times until it works. So I need to write a complaint to Stream Elements for that. Anyways, though, let's go to this great Brad, yeah, appreciated. Yeah, Super Chats are enabled. But, like, you don't have to feel obligated to donate or anything. Like, it's okay. Yeah. I definitely think Nintendo, if they wanted to, could make a prequel to Skyward Sword. But when Skyward Sword was made, it was very clear that it was intended to be like the first in the timeline. And I think it's possible Tears of the Kingdom could predate, because there is an ancient civilizations and such, like with the Lanayru mining robots and all that kind of stuff, and there is a Temple of Time that clearly existed in the Lanayru Desert. Before Link is going on his adventure in Skyward Sword. So that could be back to the era of Hylia, or even before then. The Nintendo could kind of do a lot of stuff with that. And that's what I'm thinking, like Tears of the Kingdom with Rauru and Sonia, back in their day, that could be the civilization of Hyrule before. The only problem with that is, like I said, if Demise was then Ganondorf, if Demise's spirit basically was the Demon King and took possession of Ganondorf in Tears of the Kingdom's ancient history, and that's the same Ganondorf we see here in Tears of the Kingdom, then who was Demise in Skyward Sword? Like that's the issue I'm facing with that theory. And I'm gonna sit down, like soon, and like work through these timeline theories and make videos on them. But it's kind of hard for me to just like explain everything. I can't you can't just explain it. Like people think they know stuff, but until you actually try to explain it and not have any kind of logical errors or forget like any kind of contradictions, it's actually very difficult. So I can't just sit here and explain it like off the top of my head. Obviously, that I have to go through, have my document, like it's like several pages of notes, bullet points, and like it's actually a lot harder to come up with a theory than some people might think. Because you can come up with an idea, but then it's also super easy to someone could come along and just easily debunk it. If you came up with a theory that easily, it's more than like it's going to be 3 times easier to debunk the theory just like that. So. Yeah, the producer. Yeah, the producer has stayed the same since Skyward Sword. Yeah, for sure. Yeah, yeah, because like I said, I do have the timeline videos. Like right now I'm gonna be doing just a very short video on like the idea that Nintendo could be retconning everything. Then I'm gonna be doing trying to come up with my timeline explanation for Tears of the Kingdom and Breath of the Wild. And then I'm gonna be starting like if you guys have seen, I don't know if my 4 series wasn't very popular, and it's one of the oldest things I made on the channel. But I'm gonna be kind of remaking the Force theory into like a larger series, like called like the Mythology of Zelda, where I kind of try to explain like just how the nature of like the gods and the spirits kind of come up with the laws of nature and how connect all these different mystical entities we see in the Zelda franchise and the concept of magic, and just try to like bring reason and rationale to them. So like it makes sense instead of, oh, it's just a magical world. You know, try to bring some kind of sense of nature to the franchise. So each of those videos can probably be quite long too. So like the Force one is probably going to be a longer video, probably 20 to 30 minutes at least. I have no idea yet. Like I haven't written that video or that remake yet. But it's going to at least compile everything from like the 4 videos I've made so far. Kind of rewrite some of the discussions I'm going to be kind of changing some of the claims I made in those videos and updating it. Hey, Kim is online. Look at that, guys. And she's not here watching the stream with us. Lame. Play all the... I was actually considering doing that, playing all the Zelda games in chronological order, Brad. But I did it on Twitch. Like I started streaming on Twitch. Like after Skyward Sword HD came out, I started with Skyward Sword, and then I moved on to Ocarina, and then last fall on Twitch I did Ocarina of Time in 4K, or the stream was in 2K. But I did play Henrico Magnifico's 4K texture pack of Ocarina of Time 3D, then Majora's Mask 3D, and then I moved on to Twilight Princess. And I didn't finish that, because I started Twilight Princess, I think, was it like last December or like January sometime, and I don't think I've streamed Twilight Princess on Twitch since March. And I was gonna start streaming as soon as I finished college, but then Tears of the Kingdom came out, and obviously it makes more sense to stream that, so I will definitely start continuing Twilight Princess here in a little bit. I think I was heading onto the City in the Sky in Twilight, so there's only going to be a few Twilight Princess streams left for that. Anyways, though, I want to see, what do I need to upgrade some of this stuff? Yeah, Midna probably is the best companion. Yeah, let's take a look just to... Ooh, okay. I also need to just spend some rupees and go buy some of the rest of these armor sets, because a lot of them are incomplete, like the Snow Quill, the Fire Breaker, or Flame Breaker. I need to get the rest of the Yiga armor too. Octoroks are a lot more... I haven't come across many Octoroks in Tears of the Kingdom. They seem a lot more rare than they were in Breath of the Wild. I'm not surprised, because they were crazy annoying. But... okay, so I need one more Light Dragon Talon. So these cannot be enhanced. Dang. I thought this could be upgraded. Guess I'm wrong. Irish, welcome. We're actually going to be ending the stream here in just a little bit, but... I guess I'm going to need a lot more of these. I need to start saving these giant seeds so I can finish upgrading the minor clothing. Keep using them by accident. Boss Bokoblin horns. Oh, I need regular Boss Bokoblin, so I can probably find those out in just in Hyrule Field. I have a lot of the colored Boss Bokoblins. Yep, I guess I'm gonna have to go do some gathering. I need some armor too. Wait, I think I have 2 Hylian hoods. Where's my second Hylian hood? I swear I had a second Hylian hood, like the CC one, where it's you can have it down, have the hood down. Where the heck is it? Have I watched Adventure Time? I think I've seen an episode or two. I don't know, the show seemed a little bit too weird for me. Like, I do enjoy a lot of comedy cartoons, but stuff like, I don't know, stuff like Rick and Morty and like Adventure Time, like, those always just seemed a little too weird for my tastes. Like, SpongeBob. I love SpongeBob. I think Family Guy, South Park. Like, obviously those are weird, but like, it's not quite on the level, and like, and they do it, like, Family Guy and South Park. Those do have like some dark humor, which I like, but it's not just like really weird stuff like Rick and Morty, you know? Yeah. I will upgrade the Champion's Leathers. I just don't have the I haven't gathered the resources for it yet. I need to go get all the Light Dragon. I need one more Talon to upgrade it to the next level. I also know there's so many other armor sets. By the way, I also recently I just bought like a ton of Zelda amiibos, so I should be getting them here in this next week or so. But yeah, I've been streaming for about 3 hours now, so I think I'm gonna cut it off today, because like I said, I still need to finish writing some video scripts, so that's gonna be my goal today, finish writing one script, get the video in production, because I have a lot of videos I want to make, and I need to at least get those written before I start work here in less than 2 months. Yeah, thank you guys for stopping by, it's been great talking to you all, and I will see you guys next week. Or hopefully tomorrow. Yeah, like I said, trying to stream 4 Swords Adventures with the 3 Zeldom Nobility members. So Keaton is one of them, and then Kim and John. So those we're trying to work out a schedule for all 3 of us to get together and play 4 Swords Adventures again. We did it on Twitch last year. It was a lot of fun, and now we want to do it again on YouTube. So, oh yeah. Take care, everyone. Bye.